Alright guys, I'm back with a ungas mask related review. Another review is one of my friends asked me what I carry in my camping bug out survival kit for as far as medical supplies go. And this is all I carry. Well, it's about size comparison to my hand there. It's not too big, pretty deep. But I leave a clear plastic top on it so obviously I can see and people will be able to tell it's in there. I have first aid written down here. Very crappily in Sharpie, so it's just one of these pop top containers. So right here on the top you see I have all these sealed so I have 3 cotton wraps for obviously wounds that need to be wrapped like that. So just things of that sort, basically utility bandages. An elastic bandage, fairly similar to probably like an ACE bandage, something like that. If you guys are all familiar with those, and it has the little metal clips to hold it. A tube of Neosporin for just injuries, pairing these with band-aids, little cuts, scrapes, things of that sort. Right here, some toenail clippers, obviously hangnails, that sort of thing. Those will get annoying in one of these types of situations. And I will show you guys all what is in my medical kit once I can pick the camera up and show the table. And this is actually an envelope opener, but it works good for like hooking it onto your sleeve. And if you had to zip someone's clothes, works pretty similar to something like that. Here is a film container full of cotton balls. I believe I have like 15 or 20 stuffed in here to aid in the application of this hydrogen peroxide, which this is one of those goofy little, I think I got for Christmas. These little Axe shampoo bottles I rinsed out and filled it up with hydrogen peroxide. So that's what that is. Some chapstick, because obviously chapped lips probably would get fairly annoying. I have 2 sets of plastic gloves. One I just took straight out of a medical kit and put in here. One I stuffed into a little bag, so I might do that to the other set. This is an abdominal, just basically a larger pad of cotton you pull off. There's 2 tabs right there and you can stick it. This would be good for underarm injuries, big ones, things of that sort. This is an eye pad. I don't really know a situation you do this, but obviously some sort of an injury to the eye, because it's kind of a circle shape there, as you can see. Basically just a gauze pad that goes over your eyeball. Here are just some little gauze squares that actually, when I went to the dentist last, I stole these. Well, not stole really, but I just took, I got a tooth pulled, and they give you these for, what do you call them? The bleeding when you stuff one up in the top of your mouth. I figured these would probably work pretty good in here, so I took some. A little pad of moleskin. Right here is a little compressed towel and my phone. A little compressed towel that you can open up and use to clean areas, things like that. A bunch of safety pins to pin clothes back together. Now this is some thread I pulled out of some 550 cord, and this isn't for sewing up wounds. This is for sewing up clothes, because obviously this stuff doesn't kind of disintegrate and get kind of eaten up. Your skin will just fuse to this stuff, and you don't want that. Here we have 2 cough drops, 4 Tums wrapped in aluminum foil, keep them from getting powder all over everything. 2 little flossing deals. Now it gets on to all the kind of repetitive stuff that you'll see in everybody's videos. Well, these style kind of splint bandages. A larger bandage, a little gum flosser thing that'll help you get through if you have kind of messed up teeth, where they kind of push over and overlap and stuff. That'll help you floss. Over here, some 3-in-1 antibiotic ointment and some burn gel. So if you grab a pot, it's hot, fresh off a little campfire, or your Esbit folding stove, propane stove, that'll aid in that aspect. Some cheapo band-aids folded up. A non-stick pad. These will help if you get some sort of a boil, cuts, burns, something like that that you don't want to be adhering to, and it'll peel stuff off. Not good. 2 gauze dressing pads. A American Medical Association first aid guide. That a lot of stuff in there I already know, but that'll be good for somebody who isn't really avid in the subject. And 2 more band-aids. Show you I have just lumps and lumps of band-aids I threw in here because I feel that those are going to be probably some of the more common injuries you'll come across. Just little cuts and scrapes that you're going to need band-aids for. So I mean, here's more just regular tab band-aids. I mean, I stacked tons of them in there. And different little kind of assorted styles. And there are some butterfly bandages in here somewhere. Maybe this is one. Yep, the butterfly bandages. But those are always good to have on hand for those awkward injuries that regular bandages usually won't do too well on. We have some more band-aids. So I have tons of band-aids. And over here, this just kind of slipped in here. I didn't know I had this. Is adhesive tape remover, but that's not really going to be a problem. And over here are a bunch of alcohol prep pads for cleaning wounds, things of that sort. So, I mean, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 15 of them here. A little tiny tube of Neosporin. I figured you could pop the end off this and spread it real quick if you don't have time to unscrew, if you need one-handed. And then in the bottom, there's a instant cold compress. So if you break something, smash something really good, that'll help. And then that's my entire kit. So as I will take the camera off here and show you. So that's all that what fits in that. Pretty decent amount of stuff. So that's basically my medical kit that I carry. I mean, this is just something I threw together. I'm not claiming this to be one of the best because I know I've seen much better with the medical rolls and you pull it out and all that crap. But I don't think that just an everyday average person needs scalpels and IVs. I mean, unless you're trained in that. I mean, you're not, even in the wilderness, I mean, you're not going to be able to properly maintain an IV or something of the sort. I mean, it's just really impractical to have one. So that's why I basically just have the real basic stuff to patch up wounds. Right, took a drink. But just to patch up really basic wounds you will get while camping, hiking, surviving, bugging out, those type of weird situations. But this is all I have. I figured it was a pretty decent kit. These I just recently found, the burn gel, and I figured this would be something that probably was a pretty decent little pack to have in here. That I mean, you know, it just kind of sucks when you get burned and it just hurts for days and days and days. And then these are basically just in this little goofy thing of a 3-in-1 antibiotic thing. I pretty much just threw this in here. But, I mean, I know I'm missing some stuff that I just haven't gotten around to putting in here. I need some painkillers, just normal things, ibuprofen, Advil, those type of things, aspirins, real basic stuff. I mean, I can fit those and tie it inside one of these little bags I put the gloves in. So I need to obviously put one of those in there. And that's basically my kit, so rate this video and tell me what you guys think. I'm out.